Welcome to New Careers Academy, your trusted source for daily current affairs and defense exam preparation since
Hey
1967.
everyone, मैं हरताज and मैं आपके सामने लेके आया हूँ topic contempt of court. Have you ever heard about someone making a rude or insulting comment about the Chief Justice or the Supreme Court? You might wonder, can they say this or that, or is it against the law? Recently, such comments caused a big controversy, and people started asking if contempt of court action should be taken or not. But what is contempt of court? Is it just about disrespect or is it something more serious? This topic is very important for all the defense aspirants, especially if it comes in your examinations. These exams generally talk about constitution, Indian laws and the current affairs. ये जो वीडियो है, I'll explain contempt of court, what it means, why it exists and how it works. We'll also look into real court cases and show this topic matters for future officers like you. Because discipline, respect for law and responsibility are the core values for any defense or civil service role. सबसे पहले तो बात करते हैं what is contempt of court. Contempt of court means doing something that shows disrespect to the court or stops the court from doing its work properly. According to the Indian Constitution, the Supreme Court and the High Court have the power to punish anyone who insults or disrespects them. This is written in Article, remember, 129 and 215. Now, there are two types of contempt. One is a civil contempt when someone does not follow a court order. मेरे को order किया और मैंने नहीं follow किया. Second होता है criminal contempt. When someone says or does something that damages the image of the court. Now, remember the word damages the image. This includes spreading false news, using bad language against judges, or trying to stop the court work. Contempt can be taken up by the court on its own or if someone files a complaint, with the approval from the Attorney General or the Advocate General. This helps just keep the court authority strong and protects justice in the country. अब next question आता है, what's the difference between civil and criminal contempt? Let me make it very simple for you. Civil contempt, if you do not follow what the court has told you to do, जैसे कोर्ट ने जजमेंट पास कर दी और आपने कोर्ट ने बोला पैसे देने हैं आपको, and you don't pay, so it's a civil contempt. Whereas a criminal contempt, if you say or write something bad about the court, there's a recently somebody threw a shoe on the Chief Justice. That is what we call as a criminal contempt. Or even if you make derogatory statements against a court judgment in social media. So remember, civil contempt is not following the court instructions, whereas criminal contempt is trying to make the court look bad or stop justice from happening. This is a favorite topic in general knowledge and polity sections of all your defense examinations. So remember the difference clearly and also the articles related to it. Now we come to something which is coming, that is the real life court cases. Let me start with the first court case that was there, that is Ashwini Kumar case in 1952. क्या कहा कोर्ट ने? The court said, you can criticize a judgment if it's fair or polite, but if your words are insulting or meant to harm the court respect, then it is contempt. The second case was Anil Ratan's case, 2002. The court said, don't misuse contempt laws. Only serious and clear violations should be punished. Then came M.V. Jayarajan case. A politician used bad words about the court in a speech. The court said that reduces the trust in justice and hence punished him for criminal contempt. The last of the very latest one is the Shanmugan case. Court said the goal of contempt laws is not to protect judges' feelings but to protect the justice itself. These cases show when contempt is serious and why the courts take it seriously. Now coming to the question, why is it important for you and why should you take care of contempt of court? Because it teaches us about first respect for laws and rules, second limits of freedom of speech, and discipline for democracy. These are core values for any officer in the armed forces or civil services. In examinations like your NDA, CDA, CAPF or AFCAT, you often get questions such as about the constitutions, duty of citizens, judicial powers, ethic and values. ये जो टॉपिक है आपको इन सब पे ये कनेक्ट करता है. You may even get a current affair question on this, like which is the recent court case. Also, अगर आप CAPF का दे रहे हो पेपर तो उसमें descriptive examinations में आ सकता है. It is generally about what do you see, is the court overreaching its contempt power or not. Hence, I like to conclude by simply saying contempt of court is just not about punishing someone, it is about protecting our justice system. Courts don't mind being questioned, but when someone tries to damage the court image or stop its work or any action, then we need to take some, action against the same. That's what contempt of court is about. For students preparing for defense and civil examination, the topic teaches you following orders. Second, balancing freedom with duty and respecting the institutions. So it is a clear example of how the constitution works in real life. So next time, I hope when you hear the word contempt of court, don't just think of punishment. Think of justice, discipline, and the importance of law. If you like the explanation, make sure to subscribe, share, and stay tuned for more simple and useful content for your examinations. Jai Hind everyone.